Reveal yourself, oh, gilding star.
But she's not guiding anyone, she's just a cold star from outer space.
Ken, it's just a turn of phrase. Now where was I? Oh, I'm getting too old to remember all the incantations right.
Yodel, Zolf, Ehrlich.
Sorry, what was that?
Oh, she heard us. She's awake.
Jolithian Vlas Plomschen Zorf.
I have no idea what she's saying.
Your name is Polaris. We've been waiting so long for you to wake up, my lady.
Polaris.
Yep, I think she can understand us.
Waiting long.
That's right. You've been asleep for quite a while since your fall. You caused quite a star in Dominion, back then.
We're still sorting it out.
Sleep.
Oh, no you don't. Let's get some food in you, and then we can give you a tour. No more sleeping.
Polaris.
And that was how Dominion descended into chaos.
Boring.
We hoped you'd awaken and join the light side. Help us balance odds.
Much power destroys.
So you need to keep your powers in check, lest you destroy the world.
Cold fire.
That rings a bell. Isn't this what King Biscuit calls his prized artifact?
What does this cold fire you speak of look like, Polaris?
Ice, quiet, sleep.
Interesting. We should pay the city a visit. That affable penguin wouldn't miss the holy day rush for anything.
Holy day. What is it?
Oh, she's getting good at this. Can she learn the language so quickly just by watching us? What an amazing skill.
Holidays are fun. The city is full of lights, music, gifts, and games. Your cold fire is probably there, too.
Lights are stars.
Almost. You'll like them.
Cornelius, I swear I left her alone for, like a moment.
What happened? Where is Polaris?
She disappeared the moment I turned away. What do we do?
We need to find her right now. She knows nothing about this place and could easily get into trouble. Excuse me, have you seen a foreign girl around here? She looks a bit detached.
I might have. Who's asking?
Right, we should go. He looks too suspicious.
Yeah, this guy is creepy.
Have a nice day. They're gone. You can't come out now. Mind telling me why they are looking for you and why you don't want to be found? Are you a runaway?
Dominion interesting. Want to explore.
But they won't let you.
Find something.
Well, we can do that. Let's go. I know a place.
So what are we looking for? Some artifact?
Cold fire.
Never heard of it. What do you need it for? Maybe it can get you something similar.
Arrive, space, sleep. No cold fire destroy.
Now that sounds like trouble. Can you tell us what's going on?
Just a moment. I need to consult with my loyal subjects. Where did she come from?
We found her in the city square. She ran away, either from her parent or her grandpa, not sure which.
That girl is not so simple. She's after my artifact.
The one you used to make ice cream. Blimey.
Let's see what she can do with it. She might just expose some secrets.
That doesn't sound very honorable.
King has to be careful. King has to check everything. I do have an artifact like that, but it's not for sale.
For sale.
No, it's not. Can you show me what it does? Oh!
Show. Snurpian Xer.
Wow! So pretty.
How did you that? Give it back.
Mine.
You stubborner.
How did this even happen? He took off with that. Whatchamacallit?
Cold fire.
Cheer up. We'll find him. Who could have known he'd stolen it from you while you were sleeping?
This isn't right. We should fix this.
Space sounds a message.
Oh, that's just music. A local celebrity, Sebastian, is giving a concert in the city square. People love him.
Music.
Let's head over. The penguin might be there too.
Bravo!
He's made me cry.
We know you're hiding her. You have no idea who you're messing with.
Tell us where Polaris is, and we'll save you a lot of trouble that you can't even begin to seek on.
I don't know what you're tailing about.
She's a literal star from outer space. She's impossibly powerful, but doesn't know how to control that power.
If she falls into the wrong hand, Dominion is done for.
Yeah. The end is high. You should go to the tavern if you feel like telling fairy tales.
Those two don't look like her parents or grandparents.
Yeah.
Did you send them to the storytelling tavern on purpose?
Not really. Why?
That's where Polaris is.
We need to get her out right now.
When I was little, my mother would decorate the WinterFest tree with candy.
I love candy.
My siblings and I had an annual competition going on. The goal was to snatch as much candy as you can. The best candy was at the top of the tree. Of course, the eldest siblings would always get them.
That's so unfair. My elder sister always takes the best candy for herself too.
I remember it clearly. It was a quiet evening. Snowflakes swirled outside as I watched Josephine sleep under the WinterFest tree. If I climb onto her back, I'll be that much taller and reach any candy I want, thought I and climbed up my tortoise's shell. Josephine was so large and so strong that she didn't feel a thing. And there I saw Tham, the chocolate truffles. I reached up for Tham, standing on my tiptoes, but they were just out of my reach. Josephine, couldn't you grow up another inch for the holidays? You don't even try. I'm on board. So I jumped up and grabbed the coveted treat, gripping it as hard as I could. My leap woke up the poor tortoise, who got scared and ran off. Next thing I knew, I was lying on the floor with my arms around the fallen tree.
How terrible. Your parents won't be pleased.
Ah, that's what my siblings said when they heard the crash and come to see what happened. Josephine and I weren't hurt, but we needed to do something about the tree. My eldest brother put it back up. I blew a small iridescent soap bubble, and my middle sister stabilized it using her powers. We decorated all the branches with baubles. We even put flowers and snowflakes inside some of them. As far as I remember, no other WinterFest tree could match its beauty. Ever since, we've had a new family tradition of crafting new baubles and decorating the WinterFest tree all together.
What did your mother say? Did she notice something was off?
Of course she did. Instead of scolding us, she praised us for setting things right on our own.
But what about the candy?
We split the candy between us all, making sure no one was left behind. After all, we all worked hard to deserve a treat.
Oh, what an unusual costume, but I know you're dressed up as your star.
Costume. What is costume?
Clothes you put on to pretend to be someone else for fun.
I am me.
Krista, this is my older brother, Lars. Nice to meet you.
Polaris.
The Polaris? No way.
I told you it wasn't just a legend. She's real.
We are big fans of yours.
Maybe fans isn't the right word, but we know your story and your incredible cosmic powers.
How do you like Dominion? Have you defeated any villains yet? Maybe save someone.
Saved villains.
Polaris, we need to go now. We couldn't find Biscuit, but your grandpa found us. We should hurry if you want to avoid him.
But the cold fire.
We'll look for it elsewhere.
Wait, are you hiding from someone? Is Polaris in trouble?
We'd like to help.
That nasty girl grabbed my artifact and tried to take it from me. But the king no slouch. Naturally, I broke free from her grabby hand and escaped.
So you ran?
The king doesn't run. The king makes a tactical retreat to form a plan.
Are you planning to run for the rest of your life, then?
Of course not. If I avoid them, they'll stop chasing me eventually.
Somehow, I doubt that. If someone stole my artifact, I'd never let it go.
I didn't steal it, I found it.
Was it just lying around in the snow?
It's not stealing if no one catches you.
More of your kingly wisdom, how?
Would you like more ice cream?
Yeah, sure. So, if this is her artifact, does she look like a cupcake slinging ice cream cone?
Oh, no. This artifact holds the power of this cold. Oh, the cold fire can even call forth the northern lights somehow. Let's see if I can demonstrate. How did she do it?
What a fabulous light show.
Do you?
You know, if the artifact is that powerful, maybe you should keep it.
I'm of the same mind. Who knows how that girl would use it?
Where is my cold fire? I do not like this.
Okay, we have a problem. Our fair lady has decided to throw a temper tantrum.
How dare you, Blixer Triphoden Zerith.
Hush, Polaris. We're looking for your artifact. Just be patient.
I cannot wait. I refuse.
Well, that's a new one. What are we supposed to do with her?
I'm afraid this isn't just a temper tantrum.
The king wishes to parley.
Oh, there he is.
I've decided to graciously return the artifact out of the goodness of my kingly heart. On one condition.
And what's that?
My subjects and I are to have access to ice cream indefinitely.
What made you two change your mind?
The king is being strategic.
Silix, Krindramorian, Yolth, Polaris agrees. Had it over.
We ought to learn to get along now that we're in business together.
What a savvy entrepreneur.
So what now, Polaris? Will you go back to sleep?
Polaris cannot sleep. Polaris must protect the cold fire.
Ha, just admit you've ground to like Dominion.
Polaris likes music. Polaris likes Dominion. Polaris likes ice cream. I am playing.